Oh, hold on, I gotta mute myself. Oh, hello. Hello. Sorry, I'm still getting set up. I'm kind of a mess. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. And at tier 2. I don't know what that means. Honestly, I truly do not, but hello. Oh, hello. Oh, I like your little emote. Hello. Hello. I'm in chaos right now. I've just realized that my position of my mic isn't gonna work. So I'm having a little sippy. I'm solving some problems. I hope. God, I sure hope so. Hello. Oh, I'm a minute early. Okay, my tablet says that it's already almost 1:30, but like every other thing that I own that tells the time says that it's not even 1 o'clock. So I'm like, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Gosh, are you working? Please tell me you're still working. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Air Server, for your staunch power. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many notifications. There's so many notifications. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We're good. We're good. Ooh, hard mode Ifrit. I was just listening to the music for Final Fantasy boss raids. Some are good and some are not. Hi, Pi. How's it going? Hello, Pi. Oh, and hello, Ez. Oh, thank you for the resub. Hello, Mathis. Thank you for the resub, Pi. I hope that I'm still making things that you like and appreciate. Hey. Hello. There may or may not be something surprising for Mathis Mathis. And Locke on this Noodle-doodle day. Thank you for the resub as well. I appreciate it. Today just must be subs is up day. I actually don't know what the train means. I do not get it. What is a hype train? And why does it do this to me? I'm sorry, I'm having a big sippy of green tea as well. I had a lovely rice sandwich in onigirazu for lunch that I still have part of. And I just went for an ice green tea as well. It's a nice combination, very lovely. I love rice and seaweed, dude. It's so good. It's so good. I will not eat it on stream. That's too gross a noise. And the fact that this is in stereo now is like a double bad combination. It's true. Locke is alive. Let me swap to this for 2 seconds. And let me check on this. Are you still doing okay over here, buddy, my friend? Yes, you are, but you're a little weird. Okay, that's much. Is that much better? Are you better? No, you're not. Okay. A little more. Perfect. Still finishing my coffee. I have no energy. Valid. I had 2 cups this morning because I got up early. Let me click on this. We'll save that for a moment. And I'll hit this and we'll officially go for this. Coffee hype train. And there. I am sitting at a really weird angle because my setup has changed. And my tablet is further away from my face than I would care for it because I got blind. I'm getting too much use out of this Himmel license. We have a couple things today. Not a lot today because I was going to do more yesterday and I just flat out didn't. I was finishing some work for Seppi, who posted their thing yesterday that I think turned out pretty good, except for one stray mark, which has been literally haunting my brain for more than 12 hours at this point. That I fixed. And that was it. I finished it and I felt really good, and I was like, damn, I'm so satisfied. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 14 and Mechanicus on the Switch for 8 hours, and that's what I did. That's all I did. We have a list of Bruce flavors to create. It was a good day, I'm not gonna lie. It was a good day. New Bruce, a Locke Bruce, a Cuddly Bruce, a Nura flavored one, and potentially more. August Stream's birthday is coming up, and I want to do a couple little chib chubs for them. So we have 3. We have 420 with a little bow, and with their beloved. Could it be the Loch Ness Brewster? Loch Ness Brewster is a lot better than Brock, because before I was gonna call the Loch Bruce Brock, but Loch Ness Brewster is so much better. Loch Ness Brewster is so much better. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Brock. Oh damn it, they're playing twice. They're playing twice again. Is it because sound alerts and follow alerts are the same thing? Loose is good as well. Loose is pretty powerful. God, I wish I knew it was playing the sound. I wish. And then because I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday doing nothing on my tablet, we're doing some experimental painting. That is going okay. I have not done this kind of painting in more than a year, and it's been rough to get back into. What are you saying now? Oh, I got an emote. Oh, how nice. Okay, I'm going to hit this little button and hit share. Did that? What? Yep, it's a dog. It's a dog. I am experimenting with a Mathis Pathis. Hype yum. Delicious. Oh, that's what it's called. Okay. This is a collection of many different Dungeons and dragons and some fan art. I really like this one. I really like the Ancient Silver Dragon a lot. And I would like to make a copy of it, but that's not what we're here for. I would love to just do this like 4.0. Like Ancient Silver Dragon 5.0. I think that'd be really cool. I like that texture. I'd like to just do that again, but I'm trying to be more original than that. I once conductor of the choo-choo. Oh, you get the little train. Oh, you got the little sticker. Oh, you got a sticker. I wish I had the funds to make a little sticker for myself. I could have a little thing. Okay. A train sticker. I know they're not called stickers, but when you get an emote, I want to call it a sticker. Oh, shoot. I was going to start redoing some emotes. But I forgot to get them set up. I was making a delicious rice sandwich, and I completely forgot about emote setup. Completely. It just, I would. There's chicken in the rice sandwich, and it's really good. It's chicken I baked earlier this week. It's delicious. Some light veggies. Lightly salted, very nice. Explain rice sandwich immediately. Rice sandwich is like it's like a very loose interpretation of what it is. It's onigirazu. Think of like in onigiri, a rice ball, except it's shaped in a big square, and then you wrap the whole thing in seaweed. Instead of in onigiri, you have a little bit of filling in the middle, but an onigirazu has filling like almost corner to corner, like a sandwich would. And so rice sandwich is kind of like the best English interpretation of that dish. But it's really just big flat rice ball that you eat with your hands. And it's got a lot more seaweed in it because I prefer mine just like totally wrapped in seaweed. Thank you for the follow, the Kaz. I don't know where to start. Maybe we should start with some little babies. Sandwich except rice. Exactly. Although I still really like bread. Is the music okay? Is it too loud, or is it not loud enough? It is I am once again telling you that I'm playing Ponga music, and I'm not going to accept criticism. That's off-white. This is white. All grains good, music good, valid. Good. I like bread. I like rice. I like carbohydrates. They're good. They're delicious. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Uh-oh. Stinky puppies. Fuck. Why is it playing? But here it is. Don't worry, it came. It's coming. It's playing. Don't worry about it. It's playing. I liked your coconut crime. I'm excited to try and use your coconut crime somewhere. Maybe we'll talk about using it as an emo. A little emo. I'm gonna hit mute on this temporarily in case it plays twice. We're gonna put a temporary mute on that. Just in case. Thank you, baby. It's so cute. No, it's okay. Except this time there was a delay, so I was expecting it, so it wasn't as frightening. I'm sorry that you maybe did not get the reaction you wanted. I saw it happen, and I was like, no, not again. I'm back in this wasteland. It was very loud for us. Good, because it was very loud for me. I'm going to turn it down for later. I'm going to unmute this. Good, we good, we good. That should be like a feature. Like if you know me personally, you should be allowed to get a free coconut mall. Like play coconut mall on your stream and then call me on Discord. And even if it's 6 o'clock in the morning, I have to just pick up and be like, "What the fuck do you want from me? Who summoned me?" Ah. Let's go all the way up to 45. I've been drawing a real big lately. What do you want with me? God, I'm trying to think. What's that video where the dude's like, "Who summoned me?" Like, what's the joke? Is it? It's not "I smell pennies." "I smell pennies" is not "Who summoned me." No, it's "Who opened the umbrella indoors." Like, what the fuck is this supposed to do? And then a dude charges out and he's like, "Who summoned me?" It's SpongeBob umbrella, yes. I saw new first, so new goes first. Bum. Ba-da bum 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 ba-da bum. Bruce is an art. I'm a specialized piece of craft. It requires intricate attention to detail. I'm this close to making some chicken and rice. Valid. It is me, but my body and face is a coconut. I am all coconut all the time. I am 100% coconut all the way through. Wow, this is a round baby. This is a round little baby with a little sippy star. Yes, exactly. How could I forget? This is a round little fella. I have 3 gills. I'm actually going to change the horn just a little bit to be a little more pointy. Like 1,000 yards too. Yes. I've become what I hate the most. Cocoa nuts. I'm You know, I actually bought another one of those like artsy sodas. But the thing is, my favorite flavor, the I think it's white or yellow grape, comes in a can that is very similar to the color of the toasted coconut. And every time I open up my fridge and I see it, I'm like briefly shocked that I've bought the incorrect one and I'm gonna have to suffer through this beverage again. And then I turn the label around and I see that it says grape, and it's just like, oh, thank God. I thought I was in hell. And let's give this Bruce a mischievous little smile, a little devil face. And 2 little nosies. Grape. I like the grape. The grape is delicious. It's like nice and sour. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. This is a devious little Bruce because it's a new Bruce. It's what did we decide? Boo was the name? Little Boo. This little Boo. It's Boo. I actually considered making different flavors of Bruce for Halloween. But I think I like it as a year-round activity. Like for once it was thinking like, oh, it'll be a Halloween costume I wear. Oh, Sato, hello. Hello, Sato. I've been meaning to say, I've liked what you've done with some of your models. They've been looking good. Hello. Boo is in new Bruce? Yes. Bruce new. Boo. I got some points in the bank. I just got it. There we go. I'm going to keep it round. It's been a while. I've been so busy. Don't worry about it. I like your little mushroom hat, too. Your little mushroom hat icon. Is it time? I've turned sound alerts back on the noise, so it will hurt me. Just so you know. Oh, a different kind. Okay, I thought you were gonna punish me in a different way. It will hurt me, capital H. Here's new Bruce, by the way. Here's Bruce. Boo. Fuck, special threat already. Fuck. I actually put a timer on that now, so you can't cash in 3 in a row again. Damn. I don't know if you've ever eaten corned beef in a can, but that is the consistency I'm going to make you. I'm going to pick you up and shake you really, really hard, and then that'll be the consistency of you internally, is canned corned beef with the little potatoes. Just like pick you up and... Hold on, I want to shake this for noise. It's going to be loud. I'm going to pick you up and then put you down and you'll be corned beef. Wait, I have a jar of teeth. I have a jar of teeth. I can... There you go. How about that? ASMR. ASMR. I have a jar of teeth. Specifically, they're animal teeth. They're not human teeth. I did have a jar of human teeth replicas in college. But I did not take them with me. I left them on campus. Bruce eats teeth confirmed. It's true, I do. Good calcium. At the beginning of... Bruce Babe, you got it. At the beginning of... Oh, I have to be on Discord for that to work. Oops. At the beginning of the year, I bought a lot of damaged animal teeth on Etsy.com for $20. And I got some real beauts in there. Oh, there I am. I'm just tucked to the corner. Come here. Thank you. Now I'm going... Thank you. And it's got some real beauts in there. I definitely have some great white teeth mixed in. Oh God. What's in this jar actually? What is in? Damn, Etsy got everything. Etsy too got everything. I see a couple lemon. Oh, I think that's a tiger. Is it? I don't know. Hold on, let me... I hope you're enjoying this ASMR. This is definitely a lot of lemon because they're very small and they're very pointed in that way. No, I think these are mostly lemon. I think there's one tiger in there, but I can't get it come out of the jar. I'm afraid to ask what. A friend determined there's at least one thing you can't find on Etsy. You know what you can find on Etsy? You can find a perfect replica of the Sonichu medal, and the description is like, absolutely zero money goes to Chris Chan. Fuck him. And I think that's very funny. I think that's incredibly funny. Fuck, who sent that to me? Another VTuber actually sent that to me. Another VTuber actually sent me the link to the Chris Chan medal and was like, I know what I'm getting you for Christmas. I just fucking wish I remembered who it was. God, who sent it? Who sent me that? Fuck. I have to start with the feetsies or else nothing is right. Oh, that footsie is too big. I gotta focus on actually drawing pictures. You can buy Charles Manson skin jacket on Etsy. You probably could. Using human skin as leather is actually a very old tradition. And we should be ashamed of it. Ba-da-bum. I want to say that this Bruce is going to be tall because it's Locke, but Locke actually is not tall. So, I mean, go figure. It's going to have tall people energy. I'm so sorry. Please don't kill my character in D&D. Ba-da-bum. Tall people energy? Yes, you can have tall people energy or you can have short people energy. My Bruces today are very chubby. I'm gonna miss it. Little people, Bruce Y. Ousted them. It's an open secret, maybe. I'm not tall either. I have little people energy and I am a little tiny itty bitty people. I actually want this to be more. Ooh. I can always erase space on the circle, but I can't create more. No. No. Okay. Ow. Whole itty bitty people. Well fed on rice sandwiches. They're delicious. Let them eat rice sandwich. It's good. Ow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, come on. You got this. Come on. Stop. Stop. Here, let me zoom out. Let me do the outward zoomies. Come on. Exactly. It's drawing the same line 600 times until I get it perfect. Even though I'm making literally the exact same gesture every single time. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Nope. Makes me want to play Passport, I think. Passport. 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 Passporto. Oh, like a portmanteau. Let's add some fuzzy stuff. Let's add some fuzzy stuff. No, hold on. Wait, actually we're going to do this first. Oh. Oh. Nope. Nope. We all like a little fuzzy. We all like a little fuzzy wuzzy. I feel like this Bruce should wear like a little vest. Like a dapper little vest. But I feel like that would complicate things too much. Nope. Damn French language. What? Bon apple tea? Past Pope Row? Bone apple teeth. No. No. Jesus hon et le baguette croissant. I've seen some people say that poutine is pronounced poutine, and they're wrong. They're incorrect. I don't care how many French people say, oh, it's poutine. They are wrong. They are incorrect. It's poutine. We ain't speaking French. We're speaking Kennysoise. Dumbass. Idiot. Je suis. No. Telling me would make me say. Exactly. I believe it's called candy swass. I never remember what it's called, but there is a word for the type of French they speak in Canada, in like Montreal. It's because it's like a hybrid. I'm like 90% confident it's candy swass, but it could be incorrect. It could be wrong. I may do a Grand Blue stream. Ooh, like an app game Grand Blue stream. The desktop version captures very well, but my my computer does not like it. My computer doesn't like when I play the app version. It doesn't play very well with OBS for me, but my machine is pretty weak. I'm sorry to say that you're a bit of a baby. And it's okay. It's okay, you're baby. Was taught French at school. I remember hating the French language. I actually would really like to speak French. This is gonna be an easygoing Bruce. An easygoing Brock. No! Was this staplers? Was it an incident in which someone ate staples? Because I did know someone in elementary school who would eat staples. Because he could. Because no one would tell him to stop. Because we were all scared. Loose. Loose is also good. Damn it. There's so many good ones. There's also Brockness Monster. Staple through my phone. Oh, that's right. You told me about that. The thummy staples. Oh, my thummy mummy. In Canadian schools being a dual language country. Outside of pineapple. Isn't it true that many countries and languages interpret pineapple as prickly pear rather than English, which interprets it as pined apple, which is incredibly bizarre to me. Ananas. I actually don't know what that is. I don't know what that Ophelia emote is, but I do absolutely adore it. Oh, the music's going a little ham. I adore that little emote. It's very cute. How is this for little Lock Bruce? Oh, well, good. Actually, I think the eyes should be open because it looks too smug. And Locke is not particularly smug. In a good way. Here, let's give him two little hairs on top of their head. I'm sleepy but not too smug. Yes, exactly. You tired. You tired. Oh, you have to have a little nose. You have to have little nares. There you go. Werewolf fish. Oh, I gotta turn myself off. Hold on. I gotta turn down. There we go. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Who's next? Oh, you're so tiny. Oh, you're so tiny. Why is Boo so big? Are you so big, baby? Are you so pudgy? You're adorable, don't get me wrong, but edit, change canvas size. Oh, hello, June. It's their nares. Really, that's the scientific name for a pineapple. Goddamn. Who's next on the list? Who's next to get bruised? A plush or a Nura? Let's go for a Nura, because I have an idea in mind for Nura already. Oh no, I didn't mean to move you. Go back. Bum. Ba-dum bum. Ba-dum ba-dum ba. Ba-dum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Da-da-da-dum. Oh, this is a good start already. Does Nura have little bat wings? Does Nura have tiny little bat wings? You don't think so? Okay. Then they will not be included. I'm actually going to do a new layer just so I can draw the hat as correctly as possible. I'm going to make them bigger too. They should be big and powerful. Big and strong. Most iconic thing. Exactly, the hat. It's incredibly important. And I like the hat quite a bit. I think it's very snazzy. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's see if I can get it in one good one. Nope, that's not it. Because it's a very simple shape, just real big. Just very plain. If you look at it from the right angle. Oh. 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 I know they have a little bat. They have a tiny little bat. But I think that's just like a familiar. I don't think that's actually like their vibe. Actually, I was watching a doll customizer that I feel matches or weirdly lines up with Nura's vibe. Moonlight Jewel. Not just because they're both European, but because there's like a hyper colorful but very gothy thing going on there. And I feel like that's very Nura. I mean, Moonlight Jewel is also very heavily European, and I don't want it to be like, oh, you think that all Europeans get along. That's not what I'm saying. My child, he's too lazy to get up. Your son, your little baby boy. Damn, why is this hat all of a sudden really hard to draw? Why is it that when I don't want to draw this hat, it comes to my mind? And why is it when I do want to draw this hat, it's too powerful? Uh-oh. It's really weird to occasionally glance over to OBS and see the computer running the thing I'm working on. But like several seconds behind, it's incredibly unusual. I'm an actual child. Val. Oh, excuse me, just 1 second, I got a cough. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry, I had something in my throat. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. To be fair, sometimes when I talk to my dogs, like on a Discord call or something, people ask if I'm talking to my children. And it's like, no, that's my dog. Her name is Annabelle. Oh, are you talking to your son? And it's like, oh no, that's my dog. Racky. I just want to make sure he's having a good day. I want to know if he wants uppies. Damn, hold on. I'm going to look for a picture of Nura's hat real quick. I'm going to unplug my phone because I don't need it. Ah. Did you see Boo new? You see little Boo? Twitter.com, Nura Shiny. Twitter.com. Okay, that's not what I expected. That was a weird typo to make. And it's weird that someone has that name. Okay. Okay, I didn't. I was making ramen. Let me put you a little up on screen. There you go. You round. You round. I'm sorry, I'm looking through pictures. I'm looking at pickies. I'm looking for funny pickies. No, that's not the funny picky I want to see, but it does look good. There we go. That's good. That's perfect. I love Boo. So I am getting it wrong. It's more like that. It's going in the... I'm putting it in the wrong direction. I'm putting this swoosh in the wrong direction. Hold on, let me give a big old... Shake it out. Gotta do a little shimmy shaky. Shake out your hand. Make sure you're still feeling good. Part of me wishes that I could get the Nura hat as like a PNG item and staple it to my face. Oh wait, I think I have the Nura plush. Do I not have the Nura plush that I could just put on screen and then look at whenever I want it? I know I had it in slabs, but where is it here? Follower alerts, blinky. Where are you? Where are you? Nua. Okay. Browse. Where are you? Where are you? Today's a bit of a disaster. I'm so sorry. Oh, there you are. I see you. I have locked eyes with you, you little fiend. There you are. You're so big. You're so big. There you are. Hello. I know, they're streaming Stardew Valley right now. Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the raid, Black Cat. Holy shit. Oh my god. You're the cute little kitty cat on Twitter.com. Oh my gosh. I remember your little icon. The little kitty cat. Hello. Welcome. I'm sorry. I'm just like, wow. Twitter.com. Hello. Oh, that's such a cute little... That's such a cute little emote. Hello. Hello. Hi, Raiders. Hello. I'm Bruce. I'm Bruce. I'm Bruce, baby. I'm a shark on the internet. Hello. Welcome, Raiders. I'm making people into copies of me today. Egg with Bruce. I actually can't eat eggs. I'm allergic. I look like an egg, but I'm unable to consume my kin. Yeah, right? We're drawing lots of pictures today. We're doing a gift for another streamer, August Streams. We're doing a big colorful lizard. Your doppelganger. Hello, welcome. Hello, hello. I'm very simple. I have nothing. I'm just a simple little heckin' creature. I hope that you know, stick around for some simple little creature things. I mean, this is a huge raid, and I'm actually so stunned that I have nothing to say. I'm just stunned into mediocrity. You know, and let's work on this. Let's work on this to get my mind off the incredible kindness that is happening right now. Shortcut empty, exactly. My brain empty. I know nothing. I'm a simple heckin' creature. But thank you, I appreciate it. What layer am I on? What brush am I using? God help me. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I like your emotes. I like your vibe. I like seeing you on twitter.com. I've never seen anything from you that made me go, dang. A dang in a bad way, like dang, that's a cat. More like dang, that's a cat. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to be really zoomed out while I'm doing this, by the way, because I'm trying to just block stuff in. Hello. But hello. I hope you have a good time. I hope your stream went okay, by the way. I do not know what you're streaming today, but I hope it was fun. A stream that was very, very exciting. Well, now you get to be in this stream and decompress. While I talk about, like all the teeth I owned in college. Ooh, Hollow Knight. Ooh, I love that game. I'm not good at it, but I love that game. Ooh, did you get to the Radiance? I love that big moth. Whenever I look at that big moth, now I think of Juniper. Ooh, White Palace. That's aggravating. Let me turn my little spray bottle. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, I gotta, hold on there, I gotta move you. There you go. I'm gonna do a little spritzy and have a little sippy. Gonna drink some ice green tea. To beat the White Palace, I literally, I put on a video with, someone beating the White Palace step by step, and I watched for 10 seconds, and then I recreated that, and then I kept watching. Like, basically, I kept playing this video and pausing it on like slow motion so I could see what happened, and then just trying to recreate it. And it took me like 2 hours, but it worked out because I beat it, and I'll never do it again. If I play that game again, I'm just gonna go for the bland ending because I'm not gonna live through it again. The Cheesecake Factory. Is that because the Cheesecake Factory is complicated and hellish? Because I actually thought the Cheesecake Factory is supposed to be pleasant. I've actually never been. Also, there's a bird outside my window that I adore, but they're just having a bad day, I think. They're having difficulty communicating with others today because they're really going ham. And, you know, I hope you don't mind them. They're having a day. They're having a time. And this Ape Escape music is also having a time mood. Sometimes you're a little creature who lives in the outdoor worlds and you have difficulty communicating and you just need to like peep your little brains out. You need to go outside and you need to like peep your little heart out. Just peep, peep, peep all day. Sometimes you just gotta make the little beep, 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 beep. What leg do I want to use? Oh, I want to use the one with the big chunky knees. The one with the big knees. I'm referencing multiple pictures to get multiple, because there's several slightly different body types here. Not my favorite, but really good. I love a good cheesecake. I've never been to the Cheesecake Factory, and I'm only interested in Cheesecake Factory because it's got cheesecake in it. But if you told me that like Cheesecake Factory, the cheesecake is actually hot garbage, I would never go. I won't let anybody smear the good name of cheesecake like that. It's a delicacy. Birds go outside, they yell their little heads off. It's nature. Exactly. Why? Humans have been yelling for centuries, millennia perhaps. And when we do it at the Walmart parking lot, we're shamed. And that's terrible. That's hypocrisy. Yeah. This is super weird, and I know that someone is going to yell at me because I have a story for everything. But I remember not long ago, I was talking to my grandma, and she was complaining that once she tried to sleep in a Walmart parking lot because she didn't want to pay for a hotel, and she was like, I'm just going to sleep in my car in a Walmart parking lot. And she complained that it was terribly uncomfortable, and they left the lights on all night, and I just wanted to be like, Grandma, it was a Walmart parking lot. It's not that she could not afford a hotel. She just has chronic don't want to spend money disease. And when traveling across the country, even though she's quite elderly and she probably should have stayed in some place that would be safe and not maybe ruined her back for another day of travel, she slept in her car in a Walmart parking lot, and then she complained the whole time that the parking lot was just not comfortable enough for her. And it was like, babe, I don't think that you're supposed to sleep there all night. Lights too bright, not comfortable, no room service. Baby out there, it's okay. You can take 10 minutes, get a sip of water. Your throat probably hurts. No, it's still going. Are known as liminal spaces. That's not true. Walmart parking lots are not adequate liminal spaces. A Denny's parking lot is a liminal space. I would make the argument that an Arby's or a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot is also a liminal space. I'm building a Minecraft bridge hundreds of feet in the air while it snows. It's surreal. I love Minecraft snow biomes. And like I almost refuse to build my house in a Minecraft biome that has no snow. Just like in real life, I must exist where it's cold or else I do not exist at all. That's just how it be. I don't do warm weather. It's not my vibe. Walmart parking lot can be a liminal space if you angle the camera correctly. It's got to be a Walmart parking lot that's not abandoned but also not busy. It's very particular. I don't have feather falling. Godspeed. To be honest, I love building in Minecraft in creative mode. I know that's probably would be super boring to watch, but I would kind of love to do a stream where I build like a little town in Minecraft on creative, like a nice little marble town. They're trying to be a reverse isekai. What would that mean? Watching build streams as long as you have a plan. I like to build just like little marble towns with like big marble libraries. And I like playing Minecraft regular. I like regular flavored Minecraft. But I enjoy building. I feel like that's the point of the game. And I don't enjoy the resource hunting as much. I feel that kind of defeats the purpose though. Oh no, I made markies. And I'm in an SMP. A what? Are you hanging out with a simp? You are, because you're hanging out with me. If you say you're not hanging out with a simp, that's not true, because you're in my stream right now and I'm a big old chunky simp. Simps. I'm a big old simp. Survival multiplayer. Oh no. It's true. I encounter people and then I'm like, boy, I sure do like that person, and then I'm a simp forever. Chunky shrimp. That's right. It's not a simp, it's a shrimp. That's what I'm talking about, Twitch. That's what I'm talking about, twitch.tv. I'm a brew shrimp. I would not want to be accused of copying Gura for being a Sharktuber who's into shrimp. But I am a Sharktuber who's into shrimp. I enjoy it. I like eating shrimp. I like being a shrimp. Fuck. I thought I removed all the coconut malt from my playlist. I was wrong. What flavor of Bruce would you like, Ezzo? This is what happens when you edit your playlist slapdash before you start a stream. I thought I hit the coconut by mistake. No, that's me. That's me living my life. If you're new from the raid and you don't know, I did an endurance stream last week where people donated 35 subs and I listened to Coconut Mall unbroken for more than 5 hours. Whenever I close my eyes, I can hear it. The strong arm Bruce, okay. Image. Add, not Angie. What? Okay, what is the name of strong arm Bruce? Powerful Bruce? It's definitely not flat fucker. Angie? Noah. I know I have arm Bruce on here, so let's just do. I have so many elements on stream that are just doubles. Good luck, Mathis. I'll see you around. Good luck, Mathis Pathis. Mathis Pendragon. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Oh, you do have a name. Where would you like me to put this funny little fella? At the bottom left corner. Okay. I have to make the L with my hand. There we go. Now let's flip him. Just under the window. Oh, so let's do this. Let's double flip. Transform. And let's yeah. Yeah, now it's like a little spy about to kill me. Every time I hear Shrimp, the song Flamingo blast in my head. That's fair. I actually like that song quite a bit, even though it's a meme. I'm actually a little disappointed in the Quiero Quiero Bonito, because when I heard that they did the Bug Snack song, I thought it would be a little bit better than it was. It's still good, but I mean, it had a lot of hype. I guess I was just disappointed because everybody hyped it up. Oh, wrong thing. I like it. I just prefer the version, the heavy metal cover with all the meme sound effects done by Joel. I kind of like that vibe we got going on there. A flamingo from a channel called Hackerling that made sound covers. Oh. I honestly may have heard of them through Jenna Marbles. I genuinely do not remember. I just heard of them through something that was quite popular at the time. No, wait, I heard of them through Cumlord. Through the Cumlord video. That's what it was. Flamingo, so I clicked on it and boom. Now you're haunted forever. Welcome to the haunting. The haunting of Caro Caro Bonito. Oh no, I did a little marky. Where'd you come from? Okay, you're quite a ways away, so I actually have to just fix it. I really like bug snacks. No, this is a different Cumlord. This is the dog Cumlord from the Cumlord YouTube channel. Not too dissimilar from Egg Dog. If I have to say so, if I have to make a comparison. Except they're a real dog. Cumlord is a real dog. The handsies always get me. It doesn't matter if they're human handsies or animal handsies. They always get me. There's one image here that has it like cupped down as if it's like holding onto something that I like. The Panya shop music just keeps looping. I have no, they are a little easier because they tend to be less complicated. Okay, you're good. You're just being funny, I guess. You're good. You're cool. This is what happens when you edit your playlist 10 minutes before you go live. It's not recommended. I'm gonna hit save on this and it's gonna take a couple seconds. A dog named Cumlord who has a YouTube channel. That's what I am talking about though. That's exactly who I'm talking about. Sorry, I had to fix my chair. Let us swap back to some boosification. Hydrate, baby. Okay. Do a little snap. Put my little pan away. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Actually, I'm gonna drink real water instead of iced tea. Get some water. I'm sorry, by the way. I feel like the stereo option on this microphone was like a mistake. Like I have no right to make this much noise and subject you to listen to it in right and left stereo. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, but I do. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm a disgusting creature. I'm a disgusting heckin' creature that makes you listen to my bups. Liminal space video. That does help. I'm super interested in liminal spaces because I like that a lot of liminal spaces have really interesting reasonings behind them. Like, I'm gonna start anew on the hat. A lot of liminal spaces are liminal because of like various real factors you can attempt to recreate. I've told this story once before, but I had a teacher who kept threatening to teach me how to do cursed paintings, like those photo bashes of creatures hiding in corners, like very subtly done into real life photographs, because I really wanted to do it and he was really hyped to do that kind of thing. But then he left teaching at my college before he could do that for me. And I've always wanted to try and go back and learn. I've always wanted to make my own creepypasta image. Or, excuse me, I'm so sorry. My own, like, Siren Head-esque image. And then have it go viral and just not say anything about it. And just be like, oh, ho, ho, that was me. This is my OC that they're talking about. This is my original character. And then have some weirdo on the internet contact me in 8 years and ask me why I did it. And then I would just be like, because I thought it was fucking funny. Why did you make the door fucker cursed creepypasta image? And then I would just be like, because I thought it was funny. Someone dared me to do it. Oh no. The lore. I can't help it. I know that there are lots of people who take lore very seriously and they handle it with a lot of tact. But I'm like a crazy person who thinks that things should be cut down and then cut down again and then cut down a third time. Like, I think that when you finish your first draft of something, you should cut it down another 50% and then keep working. So like, I don't take complicated lore very seriously. When people start explaining a lot of details to me, I'm like, yeah, whatever. This is my OC. A dog boy. Why are they a dog boy? Because they're a dog boy. They're born that way. Don't be rude. Why is my sexy cat girl OC a sexy cat girl? Why does she dress like that? And it's like, she's a sexy cat girl. Why did you do this? Because I wanted to. That's why I have no lore, because I feel like I would take it too seriously and then I would do something ridiculous. But I feel like if I'm just like, I'm a heckin' fish, baby, then that's perfect. Then I can be whatever I want. I'm a heckin' fish, baby. You can put me wherever you want to put me. I belong everywhere. How many shrimps do you have to eat before you see your skin turn pink? If you eat too much, you'll get sick. Because shrimps are pretty rich. Heckin' fish, baby. I'm a fish, baby. Actually, a lot of HoloLive. This sounds weird. I'm gonna make a complaint. And feel free to be like totally invalid. Not a good complaint. Get good. But a lot of HoloLive members that I feel like I would like them a lot more if they took their own lore less seriously. Like, because I feel like a lot of people in HoloLive are at their best when they're just being personalities and not investing so much in being a character. And yeah, that's my thoughts and feelings. And that's no shade, no tea. TBF, the HoloLive girls are given more. Sometimes it feels like they just don't vibe as well with their lore. And this is a weird example. And again, this is no shade, no tea. But I feel like, in particular, Mori Calliope really doesn't fit with her lore very well. And I feel like if they just played it more simply as the simple tag of Rapper Reaper, that would be fine. But then they play into it too hard and it's not as good. They take it a little too seriously and they take it a little too far. To a point where it almost feels like disingenuous, if that makes sense. And again, no shade, no tea. I don't mean any offense. I like Calliope Mori. Do what? Jorans. I think only Kyrie does. Yeah, exactly. Because it's just, why are you like this? Because I can't die. The same with Ina. I feel like Ina does really well. Jojo Nervous. Oh, I thought you were using some advanced technical word to describe what I was talking about. And then I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I'm getting fucking called out on my own twitch.tv channel because somebody actually knows the word I want to use. And no, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to use a big brain move on me. Where's this layer below? This would be Burra. I love Dreamcore so much. Yes, Ina. I'm talking about Ina, I-N-A, but I also like E-N-A, Ina. I love them a lot. I love that funky Picasso painting. There we go. Now we have Boo, Brock, or Luke, Luca, and Burra, Hannibal Burra. Hannibal Buress? No. Sorry, this Ape Escape track always ends in like 70 seconds of dead air, and I don't understand it. Just a funny Picasso painting that goes on Vaporized Adventures in Distorted World. Exactly. I love the music too in ENA, and I have several playlists and several videos that's just all of the ENA music for like 3 hours in a row. Pen Baby, Boo, Brock, and Burra. 4 warriors of the apocalypse. I actually have to save this as well. Under Boos. Oh my god, it's Lupe. Apple Woos. Me. Done. Save. For the Dream BBQ, it looks like it'll be a great episode. Yes. I'm looking forward to. I feel like this is not a joke. I started to draw a picture of God, who am I thinking of? I started to draw a picture of another tuber, and every single time I start to type their name, it autocorrects for me, and so I have a bunch of files that are regular real people names that I hate. It's Mel. That's what it is. It's Mel. And I wanted to call the file B Mel. So it'd be Belm. And it just corrected it to B Move. And I fucking hate it. Even if I type in the word I want and hit enter, like to finish, the Apple autocorrect like snaps it to the correct word. So I don't have any ability to change it back. It's just like I enter in the name and I hit enter. And then it's like, okay, we fixed it for you. Don't worry. So I don't know half the name of my file. I think I actually have that channel. I think that's the channel I'm actually thinking about. Okay, yeah, I did that on the wrong layer. That was my mistake. Whoop. There we go. And now we start anew. We're gonna make a plush blues. God, I hate autocorrect so much. I hate autocorrect, even though it saves my ass most of the time. Whoop. Nope, that's too far. Too far. No. Sorry, I've actually focused for a second. That's really weird. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't like that. Hi, sweetheart. Please don't put your nose under the door. Please don't do that. Stop. A baby. She loves to put her little nosy under my door. And paw and cry. Yes, it's a plushie. No, I messed up. Bruce Merch, when I would like to take a crack at making a pattern for myself. I think it would be really fun. I think it'd be a fun project. I do mean to look into selling stickers as well, because I think like that would be fun. I like making a sticker. I want the tail to be kind of floppy. Ooh, we're almost at 250, by the way, on twitch.tv, which I'm very happy about. I want a sticker so bad. I know some websites that do like printing on demand that are really good, that I would like to use based on recommendations. Many years ago, I actually used to sell stuff on Redbubble. But Redbubble is not good. Redbubble's like a den of art thievery and chaos. I have crazy stickers on my water bottle right now. I want to add more. Remind Bruce of her more friends. I keep meaning to try to refer to my dogs as little Remora, but it doesn't work because I just want to call them my dogs. They're my doggies. Welcome back. No, don't cry. Yes, I'm talking about you, but don't cry. Don't cry. Stop. My chat last night wanted to make a boba mouse pad. I'm kind of interested in making boba mouse pads. I really want to know what the process is like. I'd like to see if I can do a good drawing for one, and then two, what manufacturing is like, because I'd want them to be nice. But I know that it's not impossible to do the manufacturing for a reasonable price, because I've seen many people do it. I think that's good. And then we're going to make it something that we can use as a little PNG by filling in the background. Oh, not like that. Like this. Hold on. I'm actually going to add a color to the background so that way it's easier to see. There we go. The music's getting back in. That's what it is. That's what it is. I actually came in last night and chat. Kara has been a good little goblin as of late. Kara's been doing good work. And I hope they're okay that I've been talking about them more. They've just been pleasant. She's a nice little lady. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. My dog has finally left, thank God. Oh, I like that little gif. I like the little cat that boogie woogies. like the little boogie woogie cat. I need to figure out animated emotes too. God damn, there's so much I need to work on. Bum bum ba ba bum 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 bum. Oh, what is that? What is that? There you go. Okay. Expand selected area 5 pixels. Fill it in. Call it that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way, Pastel Dreams. I appreciate it. Some of the animated emotes are so cute too. Like you'd think that oh, there's only so much you can do because the square is so small, and then people come around. I just like completely flex on everybody. They turn out so good. Nope. No. And I'm gonna have to do a weird maneuver here. I'm gonna have to hold this button with my non-dominant hand and then select everything with my dominant hand and make a weird gesture. Nope, I've gone too far. No? Okay, there we go. Sorry, this seems weird. It is weird. Select, expand selected area 5 pixels. Yes. No. Damn it. No. No. Bottom layer. Fill. Thank you. Ta-da. Deselect. Thank you. No. Stop. Clip Studio. Why are you making me look like a fool on internet? On Twitter.tv. On Twitter.tv. Stop. Expand selected area 5 pixels. Fill. No. No. Twitter.tv. Can you imagine if they tried to move in on Twitter's game, or Twitter tried to move into Twitch game and they just called themselves Twitter.tv? What do you think? Now you can have a little plush facsimile of Bruce in your home. And by your home, I mean your stream overlay. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. There we go. You can own your very own collectible. There we go. TV marketing. Da, 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 da. And this is plush. Done. And now let's go down the line. And this is Bua. Yeah. Buys. Bye. Later. Fuck. I'm sorry, this is like the least interesting part of doing these little drawings, is filling them in. But this is part of the process. If you would like a plush Bruce, let me know and I'll send you one. I'll send you a PNG. Get a little friend. Put him on your disc. Plush Bruce drinks all your Pepsi and calls you a bitch. ASMR. Selection. Expand selected area. 5 pixels. Autofill. No. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me get a little sippy. I'm gonna drink tea this time. Tea. Oh. Sorry, my dog's upset. Not at me, at least. Well, then I'm gonna mute for 2 seconds. There we go. Bork. She just gets really excited when she sees people, and it's a terrible habit that we just never thought that she needed to get rid of, because it was like, oh, it's fine. Because at the time we only had one dog. Expand selected area 5 pixels. So it was like, oh, it's no big deal. And then we got our second dog, Racky, and he doesn't bark at all. He's not a barker unless there's something wrong. But instead, it just, Annabelle barks and Rocky is really upset by it. He cries about it because he thinks something's wrong. So we have this chain of my dog Annabelle barks at a passerby for a couple minutes, and it upsets my other dog Rocky that he starts crying and running through the house for several minutes because he thinks there's a real problem. And this is Buys, I guess, because Apple decided that this is going to be called Buys. And now we go to Brock. Please don't correct it to anything other than Brock. Oh, it worked! It accepts Brock, but it doesn't accept Bura. I'm gonna expand Brock a little bit as well. Dun, 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 dun. What are you doing now, Bruce? I'm filling in our baby Brucies, so that way I can make them into little transparent images. I have been thinking, by the way, of doing a contest on Twitter for like build the best Bruce, and just like putting a template out and like raffling something off as like a reward for someone who makes the best Bruce version of themselves or another tuber. But I don't know how I feel about that, because I don't know what I would give away. I have very little money. Here, let me edit this as well, because it's not selecting. There we go. From all layers. Selection. Expand selected area 5 pixels. Fill. Thank you. I need to make an original character tube soda first. That's true. I could raffle art off, but I feel like my art is not enough to be raffled off. Like I feel like I would be like, oh, you get a picture from me, and someone would like be in the thread. Like, is that it? Is that all you got? You know what I mean? And then I would just be destroyed. Selection, expand selected area 5 pixels. Fill. Choice. And that's Brock. I feel more than worth it. Good, I'm glad you like it. Oh, hello, by the way. Yes, I have the Nura plush. I'm scared to say your name incorrectly, but yes, hello, I have the Nura. I have a limited edition Nura plush. It's the Fumo. I'm gonna deep fry and tempura batter it later. It's gonna be delicious. Add new layer. And this is Boo. Why did it let me get away with Boo and Brock and Plush, but it does not accept Burra? Why doesn't it accept Burra? Why was burr rejected by autocorrect? It's a proper noun. Ba-da-ba-dum. Oh, I also really want to enter the VTuber Cooters contest. And to win, you have to get a bunch of people to like your post. And I hope that you would not think lesser of me for entering a free art raffle and then being like, please vote for me. But if I do, I will ask you to please vote for me. I would really like to have art by Tice. Gigi's turned out so good. I really wanted Lachesis to win once, but I couldn't get Lachesis enough votes. I entered Lachesis and they didn't win, and I'm so sorry. Lachesis would make a good piece of Cooters art. Vote for Bruce. So I can be in the funny, sexy art contest. Selection. Expand selected area 5 pixels. Autofill. Thank you. Select. Shift. New. Select. Shift. Add all these bits. Select. Expand 5 pixels. Autofill. Thank you. And that's all of them. Now we have Boo. We have Burra. And we have the plush. All on the same canvas, which is definitely not going to make things difficult. Absolutely not. I'm definitely not going to have to do a lot of cutting. They kind of look like Moogles to me. I don't know why. It makes me think of a bunch of random Moogles. I think I've just been playing too much Final Fantasy XIV. But look, they're all done. My Barmy. My Bararmy. Of me. Of me. There's a couple more people who I want to put on my list, but I think I've done enough of this today. I feel like it would be easy to do a cat version, because I would just make Bruce black instead of like autofill them with black and give him little white eyes and little whiskers, and I'd be like, there we go. There's Black Cat Bruce. We have the Army of Doom. If my computer ever gets powerful enough that I can do like a collab with a lot of people in a video game, I would really like to draw everybody a Bruce of their own to use as a PNG and just like, I don't know, do a Destiny 2 raid or something. Play Final Fantasy XIV. Get a full party in Final Fantasy XIV and make everybody a Bruce. I gotta pull up my reference image on my phone actually because I forgot to put it on my canvas earlier. So excuse me. I have to play a minute on my phone. But I'm not playing. I'm doing work, I promise. I already have a Mogi. Yes, you have a Lock Mogul. I'm skipping this. You know what? This is fine. Actually, this one's fine. I also miss playing Destiny with friends. I really like doing activities with friends, but I don't like playing Destiny alone so much anymore. It's just not as fun. By the way, there's a gift for August's birthday. Shush. Their birthday coming up. This is your eternal punishment. You want Coconut Mall so bad, you can have it. Just enjoy this for a couple minutes, won't you? Just enjoy this. Let it soak. Let it sit. Yes, I'll give Kissy. Mwah. Hold on, I can do a better one. Hold on. I just put chapstick on. Okay. Mwah. That's a kissy for Noodle. If you like coconut so much, eat the whole thing. I did watch the video about coconut, by the way, and I'm thoroughly displeased. I'm in pain. Good. Coconut Mall is a thing. It's a meme, I guess. Actually, when was You've Been Coconut Mall like a meme? I feel like it was like maybe 2019. I don't feel like it was 2020, but then again, 2020 felt like 2 decades worth of time. This is a special piece of music on my playlist to hurt people listening to me as a punishment for mauling me. I gotta breathe between doing that. That's not good. It's not good for my health and safety. Sergeant Pie. Good, phenomenal artist. Perfectly pleasant person whom I hope I can call my friend. I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to put a speaker in your bedroom somewhere where you can't find it. And with only 5 little pips of volume, I'm going to start playing the intro to Coconut Mall on loop. And you're just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to find it or you're going to have to burn down the house. That's it. You're a monster. Can you imagine you're trying to sleep at night and suddenly you hear the faint, like, little da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you're like, no, it's not real. I'm dreaming. I'm having a dream. And you wake up in the morning and then you're, like, at work. You're working from home and you still hear it in the background, but nobody in the Zoom call can hear it. And you're like, oh, it's okay. I have a little bit of tinnitus going on or something. And it just keeps going and going and going. And then the house is gone. It's like that thing where you subtly move the furniture every single day, except it's just a little teeny tiny bit of music. And you hear it all the time. Damn it. I'm going to make you a fucking story, as you're just going to be another tale I tell on my twitch.tv channel. I'm going to reduce you to a horrifying event. Not even horrifying, just obscure and weird. I feel like you've been threatened earlier in Coconut. An actual threat. How does this look with nothing in the back? It should be simple. It could be better. It will be nothing but a wives' tale that I tell the people. Between adored and I would love to be somewhere in between, like, completely likable heckin' creature and just like fucking hardcore as fuck. Doing speed runs on twitch.tv and getting world records. I really like the head, but I don't like anything else, to be honest. Fuck. The eraser is too big. Thank you. Literal fishwife. Yes, I would also like to be fishwife. I'd like to girl keep gate boss gaslight. What's that one? It's like a shirt that, like a Korean shirt with English words on it. And it's like hardcore as fuck. Crab, 1996. That's what I want to be. Hardcore as fuck. Crab life, 1996. No, I want to be 2004. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be hardcore as fuck, crab for life, 2004, just to throw people off. People are expecting the 90s. They're not expecting the 2000s. You always anticipate the 90s. You never see those Gen Zers coming. They're like out of nowhere. Or help you bury a body. Exactly. How do I tackle this little boy? This little bod? You know, I actually had 2 roommates who were Gen Zers. And, damn, those kids are hardcore as fuck. I don't like it. Oh, this is a new one on the playlist. I can cook, by the way. As the year the future started. Why? Why 2004? I'm going to come back to that one. I'm going to do the 421 first. Let's do 420 Blaze at August. I don't feel like anything particularly wonderful happened in 2004, personally. I have no idea what I was doing in 2004. If that helps. It could have been the future. I honestly just don't remember. All I remember is being in high school. There was no 1994, but no, that was your... I tell you what, 1999, that year was awesome. I looked like... Look at TV footage from before 2004. Okay, that is true. There is a cutoff point with television where you can tell that it's before the 2000s because the quality of camera has just jumped so significantly in quality. Like, we went to, like, sitcoms in the 90s that, like, very distinctly looked like sitcoms. and like TV footage, and then suddenly it just jumped to like on par with some TV quality cameras, and that is really unusual. I guess that is a good point of reference. I'm getting old. We all old here, to be fair. We all old as fuck. I don't remember 2004, but I think I was definitely into anime during 2004. I think I was definitely a weeb at that point already. That was the Inuyasha phase. I actually never went through an Inuyasha phase personally. I never was into Inuyasha. I didn't like it. It was never my show of choice. What was my show of choice? My weeb show of choice, I think, was actually Naruto in general. When I was like at that age. Because at the time, Naruto was very new. Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, I did love Yu Yu Hakusho, though. What movie did I see? Was it the Rurouni Kenshin movie that I saw when I was younger? No, I think it was a Hakusho movie. Cyborg 009, yes. I did not like Inuyasha. I'm no liar. Valid. I had a friend who was super into Inuyasha. They grew up to be not a horse girl, but a wolf girl. And I totally blame Inuyasha. It's completely Inuyasha's fault. Which I sit and trace for hours. Valid. Believe it or not, when I was younger, I was less interested in drawing anime and more interested in drawing like Tom and Jerry cartoons. Who's really into that? There was a horse girl though. Sorry, once again, moving in my chair. They all have long hair. True. Valid. Oh, you think that's why they attracted horse girls? Honestly, that's not a bad theory. That's not a bad theory at all. I've always been a fish girl, by the way. I've never not been a fish girl. But I did become a full-time fish girl starting in the second grade when my teacher was a fish girl. And she would show me pictures of her scuba diving trips. And I was just really into that. I was so excited. And then she bought me my first ever how to draw book. How to draw radish and other fun crafts. And it's because of that book that I'm here today, drawing pictures. Because I liked to draw so much from that book that it got obnoxious and my mom took me to art lessons. I actually still have that book with me to this day. And if I'm buying a gift for a child, I buy them a copy of How to Draw Radish and other fun crafts. Or How to Draw a Cup of Coffee. I believe the second book is How to Draw a Cup of Coffee and a Cat. Tom and Jerry is just early yandere anime. How dare you come into my chat and say that to me? How dare you? Sango is arguably the best one. Gets terrible treatment. She's the one who ends up marrying that crappy dude, isn't she? Here, I'm gonna just type in pot. I can't spell marijuana, so I'm writing out pot leaf. There we go. I just want to know what it looks like. Yeah, married to the dude who's like a woman harasser. My least favorite anime archetype. Dude who likes women too much. Too much. This is a terrible marijuana leaf. It actually kind of looks like a maple leaf. But it's what you get. I don't do very many illicit substances. Well, they're not even illicit anymore. They're legal. For someone who went to art college, you think I would have done lots of the marijuana, but it wasn't for me. I'd rather drink cheap booze. This does remind me, though. I used to hang out with a dude in college. He was a friend of a friend who'd come over all the time, and his name was Ricky. And he was the perfect type of person and had the perfect name that he would come in and he'd explain to you his woes, and you would just be like, "Oh, Ricky. Oh, Ricky. No. No, Ricky. Oh, Ricky." Oh, Ricky. No. No, Ricky. Once he came over to our house because I lived with a bunch of his normal friends. That's how I became his friend. Baby, no, Ricky, no. And he was like, I got into a car accident. And we were all like, oh my God, are you okay? And he was like, I'm fine, but my car had drugs. It would just be like, Ricky, what did you do? Ricky. And he was so not worried that his car, like the bumpers on his car were destroyed. And he was more like, they took it away, like they towed it away, and he was like, but what if the police get called and they find out that I had a bunch of weed in my car? And it's like, Ricky, is that really your priority, Ricky? Ricky, what about your car insurance, Ricky? I think he literally came over to our house one day and told us that he was dating his weed. And told us that he was dating two dudes at the same time and he didn't know what to do. And it was just like sitcom, like, Ricky. I'm dating two boys at the same time and I like them both. And it's like, Ricky. Don't play with their heart, Ricky. Ricky sounds like a character. I liked Ricky. Ricky was very cool. He was a wonderful. No, he wasn't an artist at all. I think he was a nurse. Yeah, just tell them. I always remember him as being an artist because I went to art school and all the friends that he had that were mutual friends of mine were also artists. Like, he was one of very few people whom I spent lots of time with who was not also in some way, shape, or form a member and like a participant in the arts. Just be honest. Just be honest with your heart, Ricky. Just follow your heart, Ricky. Have a good day, New. Good luck out there. I hope you have a nice, sleepy Sunday. A sub day. No, no, no. Just be honest, Ricky. Who is the Ricky of the VTuber community? Who is the Ricky of our community? Who's Ricky? Ricky, please. Ricky. Yeah. Follow your dreams, Ricky. God. Wow, God is the Ricky of the VTuber community? Oh my gosh. You're right. I was chucked out my water, please. I had to deal with work stuff. What's this about Ricky? Ricky is just a dude that I knew who had the perfect name to be exasperated about all the time. A wonderful disaster person. We always wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons with Ricky, but Ricky never had the time because Ricky was doing stuff like dating 2 men at once on accident. Hydrate, baby, you got it. Hoi. 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 I'm gonna hydrate and hoi at the same time. Hoi. I'm gonna hydrate. How do you date 2 people on accident? I don't know. Unless the 2 people are twins. He would have been in a situation where he's dating 2 people and they're twins and he didn't even realize it. The moral of the story is we love and support Ricky, even though Ricky is exasperating. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I had a nice big sippy of my tea. 52%, okay. How you doing? Hi, I'm doing good. How are you doing? 56%, okay, perfect. Tea is in hydration. You need H2O? Okay, I'll take a sip of your water. Free of charge. Sip of your water for free. There we go. Big sip of water. I got real hydrate. I can't even think. I don't even, like, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it in earnest, I have no idea how my roommates could have even met Ricky. Because he was from a totally different campus. I don't think they knew him before they moved into where we were. I don't know how you could have. I don't know how you could have encountered anyone like Ricky in the wild, not in a major metropolitan area. I'm doing great, just playing my instruments. Oh, hell yeah. They might They might have dated him at the same time. It's true. Oh, the blue emote. The blue emote. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I had to look. I know who that person is. I see them. I don't know what their name is. I see them on my Twitter all the time. What instruments are you playing? Yeah, Cootuber. Cootuber, that's how you say it. Coomtuber. Yes. 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 I will try. I can't help it. Every time I see something that begins with a C, I want to change it to Coo. Believe it, I was like, huh? I don't post any of my emotes. I know, that was admittedly miscommunications. My bad. I do like your little picture of you as tempura shrimp, though. Bluefish. Bluefish. I'm playing the trumpet and guitar, just kind of jumping in between them. Well, good. I feel a trumpet is often underappreciated. I feel like it brings a lot of good. It's just kind of like mellow. I kind of like it. Like I feel like it's like a good, steady vibe most of the time. Please don't call me. I'm so sorry. I'm very bad with names. Have the V2. Yes, it's true. I feel like I should put a big old sign on my, like, just permanently on my Twitch overlay that says, I will never get your name right. Stop asking. Yeah, like, that TikTok video, the Shy Little Frog song, a lot of people cut the trumpet part out of it. And I feel like it's a waste because I feel like the trumpet adds a lot of like body to that song that it really needs. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about disaster roommates. I've had a lot. This was not Ricky, but this was another friend of a roommate whom was brought in when another roommate of ours had to move out very suddenly. And I remember he moved in and my roommate was like, don't worry, he's got a really good job. He can pay the rent and it's fine. And a week into him moving in, oh, hello, Barry. Oh, I like your emotes too. They're so nice and soft. They're little, but they're soft, and you can still tell that they're soft even though they're little. It's August Streams, another good tuber, and their partner Cordelia. Their hairstyle is a little bit similar, which is true. And you need to add color to make them kind of more different. Um, no, I had our roommate introduced this dude to take up space in our house because he could pay the rent. And then a week into him moving in, he came to us in our kitchen after a long day of work and said, you know, I was talking to my boss and I've just decided I'm not going back to that job. And my roommate, who I'd been living with this whole time, just went from like 0 to 100. Like, this dude was like very sweet. He was a very sweet gentleman. Another artist. He was a musician, and he had like a very serene vibe. And he was just like, I was talking to my manager, and we just both decided that this job is really holding me back. It's not for me. And my roommate was just like, you what? Instantly. So he left his job. Yeah, basically he got fired. I think he got fired in the most supremely chill way you can get fired. And he was unemployed. He was a cook. He was a cook at a nice restaurant with good hours and good money. And he just was like, yeah, it's just, we talked about it. We don't think this is the right position for me. And oh my God, he just flipped the fuck out. He then spent the rest of his time living at our apartment. He still paid rent because he had some savings. Cooking for us, and I moved my console at the time. I had a PS4 into the living room and playing video games. He's the one who got me really into Monster Hunter World at the time. And he would like go out and do something stupid, like buy a new guitar when he had rent to pay. And then my roommate would be like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? I remember there was a time when we had rent to pay, and he bought, we paid our rent, we paid our bills, and then he went to the fish market. He didn't pay his rent yet. It was day rent was due. He went to the fish market and bought like a whole flank of salmon, like fresh day of caught salmon. And he came home with like this incredibly expensive piece of fish. And again, my roommate was like, I'm taking the check to our landlord. Do you have the check written? And he put the fish out on the counter. And he was like, I'm going to make us such a nice dinner. You don't even understand. And it was just like, dude, I asked you about the rent check. I did not ask you about the fish. Is a requirement to call yourself a musician? That's true. That is part of the deal. But I mean, I don't think the fish is a part of the musician deal, personally. He, again, wonderful cook. We had a roommate who was an exchange student from China. And when he moved out, he left us with a whole duck that he bought at a market that he obviously could not take with him flying back to his home. And I mean, it can be if it's a base. And he prepared this wonderful duck for us. That was very nice. He did make us a beautiful meal with the salmon. On the first day, we ate sashimi. And then on the second day, he grilled it very nicely, which, again, very lovely. Good cook. He always played good music in the house. But he would, again, buy video games and really expensive ingredients and instruments. Like literally several days before rent would be due or before a bill had to be paid. And every single time my other roommate, his blood pressure would just fucking shoot through the roof because he would come home with a bag full of used GameStop games and just be like, no, it's cool. It's good. I bought Shadow of the Colossus again. And it's like, you bought it again? What do you mean? So again, perfectly lovely. It's just, it could have been. You meet You meet a lot of comedy show people living in art school hell. Please never get the balls to impulse buy instruments. It is like a disaster. It is a mistake. Don't do it. Oh no, I don't want to select. I just want to move. I just want to move. I just want to move. Oh, you're too big. That's why. Okay, cancel. I already did though. Stop. Remember your bills. Change canvas size. There you go. Just whenever you're about to check out on Amazon, remember that you have a bill to pay, and then you'll never buy anything ever again. That's what happens to me. That's how I get away with never spending any money, because I'm constantly haunted by my debts. Hell stories. Luckily, I only had one and we were chill. Oh, thank God. I got a saxophone, trumpet, a bagpipe, a keyboard, and guitar all on impulse. I do hate capitalism, and that's another reason why I don't spend any money. I hate capitalism, and I have societal debts. It's a double whammy of things, really. I think this is good for now. I think I'm going to take a break from this for now and do the other picky. And I'm going to stretch. I'm going to do my big stretchy. Sorry, I just cracked my knuckles like right in front of the microphone. My bad. Ah. Ow. Okay. Ow. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to get back into full color painting, and this is where I am right now. Sorry, I'm still doing my little fidgets. Okay. Okay. We good? We cool? Maybe. Hold on. Ah. Now we cool. We cool. We cool. Oh, shit. That's right. Speaking of terrible roommates, once my brother had a roommate in college, and he was incredibly wealthy, and he would just buy shit. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Like expensive shit. Like he bought a whole TV. And not like a crappy 12-inch TV that you buy when you're in college because you really want to play PlayStation 2 games. But like a really nice like 40-inch TV. And he like bought all this gunk. He bought like a microwave. He bought a TV. He bought a mini fridge. And then in the middle of the semester, he decided he no longer wanted to live in a dorm. Not because of my brother, just because he was like, I've tried the dorm life and I decided I don't like it. And so he moved out of their dorm room and into an apartment. And my brother was helping him pack to move. And he was like, by the way, how do you want us to get the TV out of here? And all this other stuff. Because they were like on the 5th floor. And they genuinely considered throwing stuff out the window and seeing if someone would catch it. And they didn't, obviously not. And the dude was like, oh, you can keep the TV and the fridge and the microwave. I'm just going to buy a second one. And so he got a free TV and fridge and microwave his first semester at college. And then he never had another dorm mate. He lived alone in his dorm, all because he had a very callous roommate with too much money. Every roommate he had after that was like miserable. Every other roommate story he has is 100 times worse than mine ever could be. But I mean, damn, free TV. Oh, was this solid black? No, I want off. I want off. I want off gray. I never had roommates leave me anything. I always had to steal from them. Just kidding. I've never stolen anything substantial. I've stolen a couple pans. I've stolen more pans than I care to admit from roommates. This is Clip Studio Paint on the iPad. It's a monthly fee, so it's more expensive in general than Procreate, but I do like it. I'm a big Clip Studio simp. I stole a bunch of spices from a roommate that left them behind. Yeah, I mean, okay, if you're living in an apartment and someone leaves something behind, you didn't steal that. They just are a forgetful, funny little fella. That's free. That's free real estate. I have CSP on the laptop for my tablet, and I've been using Procreate for the iPad. Is it worth the money? Yes. I would say that I really like Clip Studio on the computer. It's really nice, and I don't think I'll ever go back to any other art program. But I feel like it's... Who the fuck leaves a bunch of garlic behind? Yeah, exactly. Who leaves garlic? Who abandons garlic? That's so cruel. The Clip Studio on the tablet, I feel, is much easier to use. Obviously, it's different than using Procreate, and the vibe is different. But I feel it's much easier to install the brushes on the marketplace and all the like add-ons. Like, I take so much more advantage of the actual brush market on the tablet than I do on the computer, because it's more complicated to install a brush on the computer. But I like it on the tablet. It's very convenient, and I like the feel of like working on a big project on Clip Studio. Dog's upset again. On my tablet. I like it a lot. I think it's totally worth the fee. I would just pay for the standard version though. Unless you're really into animation, I would not pay for the premium, because the premium's like $20, and I think the standard is like $14, and I think the $6 would push it way over as far as price goes. I had a roommate who was a sister of a friend I had. I mean, as long as she paid. I'm sorry about my doggy. She's not happy. I was worried if I could utilize them on the tablet. Yeah, you still have a undo button and everything. The only thing I say is the downside about Clip Studio Paint on... Oh, I'm using the wrong brush, that's why. The only downside about Clip Studio Paint on the tablet is... yeah, you just don't have as many shortcuts as you do on the desktop version. It's a bit of a pain, but that's okay. This is what you get. This is the price we pay for the convenience of sitting in bed and drawing like anime Banhan Kokoros at 4 o'clock in the morning. Locke also uses Clip Studio Paint very well, very expertly. They could probably answer a lot of questions too. I'm no pro, but you're very, very good. I'm actually kind of curious what it would be like to use Clip Studio Paint on like one of those pro services that you have that the Cintiq has, like one of those like $6,000 tablet computers. Because it uses the desktop version, So I wonder what that's like, because I feel like it would be nice, but I also feel like it would be a pain. Because it'd be nice to pay $50 and have Clip Studio on the go like that. I also feel like it'd be a pain because I feel like the desktop icons are really small. They're not scaled for this kind of thing. But that's like a personal thing that I'm worried about. Also, I would never buy a Cintiq tablet computer just because I'm scared. I'm a coward. I don't feel like I would use it effectively or properly. Her brother asked me for plates. Valid. They're yours now. Congratulations. Well, congratulations on the free cutlery. I want a pencil. What kind? No, don't move it. Don't move it. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. I'm glad you can see it in action. I was really curious. I really like Procreate, and I really like doing my sketches in Procreate, but I don't like full painting in Procreate. I do feel very limited, and I know that you can do a lot with it, but I feel like I have to add so much to Procreate in order to do anything with it. Like, I feel like if I'm adding all those things, I'm like taking away, or like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to with Procreate. Doing that kind of thing feels like not what Procreate was made for. If that makes sense. I have to figure out how I'm going to do this head. Because I haven't thought about it as much, and now I'm suddenly realizing that it's going to have to come eventually. I'm going to have to worry about head eventually. Head will be a problem, whether we like it or not. Whether we wanted it or not, we stepped into war on... Damn it. No, that doesn't work. No, I messed it up. It's true. Those old chunky Cintiqs that just collects dust because it's too fucking big. I have a Cintiq that I really like. It's a bit chunky. A friend of mine who was a coworker of mine didn't give it to me, but sold me his really nice chunky Cintiq for $100 because he got fucking hella good money and bought a portable pro tablet. I don't think he bought an iPad. I think he bought some other expensive tablet computer. He got big grant money at the time, and he bought like an $8,000 portable computer with a tablet screen. And so he sold me his Cintiq for $100, and it's a really nice big Cintiq with good arms. And it's very comfortable to me, and I enjoy working on it. I like the screen, I like the vibe, but it's too big for my current setup. And when I was putting this desk together, because I changed my desk a while ago, I was looking through boxes of stuff downstairs, and I realized that my Cintiq power cable had water damage. Like, I was digging through it, and I was like, oh, I'll have enough space to put my Cintiq together. I'll have a second monitor, basically. And like, oops. So at some point, I may have to dig it out and then purchase a new power cable for my Cintiq, which isn't very expensive. But I mean, it's currently just not worth it to do all that work and stuff for a tablet that has no power. Too big and clunky. A Gaomon. Oh, I've heard good things about Gaomon, though. If you're interested in trying it, if you buy the standard version of Clip Studio, it comes with like essentially a free trial of animation. You can do limited frames, but you can't go over a certain size of image and number of frames and frame rate. But I mean, it's a good opportunity for you to try what the animation software is like. I'm not good at animation, and it feels okay to me, but I don't have the experience to say it's good, it's bad, it's limited, it's unlimited, you know. Plus, it's also like a trial. I think it's 30 frames right now. And I don't think I can make a canvas bigger than, I think bigger than 2000 by 2000 pixels. I'm not 100% sure. Another thing that would happen in art school is they would do, they had a 24-hour animation team. And the same friend that sold me my Cintiq, hold on, I have to check my playlist, I guess. Why did you do that? Why did you do this? I'm clearly interacting with the computer. Why are you saying, am I still there? I'm still here. I'm still here. But the same person who sold me my Cintiq was the head of the team and really wanted to try and get me to participate. So he made me a backup for their backgrounds and stuff. Because when I showed him what I could do with animation, he was like, no, sorry. So it was just, if someone had to step down, I would work on their backgrounds, which never really happened. But I mean, they kept me in the group chat. He was very honest, and it was good for him to be honest because I was not good. I shouldn't have been pursuing animation as a career. I remember once he told me, I will keep your number because I need a consultant. But I'm not going to call you to do any crunch work. That's not going to happen. And I was like, yeah, valid, fair, good. He also got in trouble once. This is the same person who got in trouble because students would get a critique from an art teacher that we all hated, and the critique would be really weak, and then they would come to this student and ask for a second opinion, and that's when their work would improve. He was very brutally honest, but it was always for the best. It was because a lot of people, I think he wanted you to specialize. I talk about him like he's a seasoned professional, and he is really good. He's currently working in a very, very nice studio, doing very, very good work for like TV and Netflix. But he didn't want to sugarcoat anything because he didn't want anyone to go into the job and just be like ripped to shreds or not get hired. Thank you. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but I appreciate it. The color is nice. Thank you. This is valid. This is good. I need to zoom out more so I can see what I'm doing. I had those TikToks of watching graphic design. Oh my god. I am not an expert. I am not a teacher, but I do kind of like to watch people's critiques, and I do kind of love watching a critique go south. I'm just vaguely copying shapes on arms that I see. I'm making copycats. I'm making copycats. I feel like I always talk about art school a lot, but I mean, like, I did a lot of weird shit in art school. And it was an unusual campus with unusual experience, and also I'm doing art, so I might as well explain myself. From art school? Yeah, I did, yeah. I did. I graduated from an art school. I went to art college. Not to the disappointment of my parents and peers. My parents weren't terribly disappointed in my decision. Mostly because I had, at that point, failed business math several times, and I was not going to be an engineer like my brother, and I think they were just like, honey, just find a job. Sweetheart, just do something. Fun fact, the second most, I would say that 2020 was the worst year so far that I've ever experienced. But up until then, the worst year for me was the year before I did actually go to art school, because I was failing in community college to do like science and math things. I really wanted to be in science before I went into art. And it was making me very disappointed. And I was actually looking into going to Ohio State at the time because they had a lot of things to offer. So I was thinking about traveling to Ohio for a number of months, essentially, to try that there. And just before I made that commitment, like literally I was about to pay for travel and make plans with a relative who lived in that area to spend a lot of time over there. I was given the opportunity to do a portfolio review for the art college I went to, and like, my God, I can't imagine the mistakes I would have made going to a university for real people things instead of going to art college for fish, which is what I did. I went to an art college for fish. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just like making funny pictures. Make me happy. Hold on one second. I'm going to finish my tea and it might make a terrible straw noise. Thank you. Thank you for your service, Ice Green Tea. You are a delicacy. Oops. I did go for medical things and do medical things now, but I also want to draw every day. You know that there's a school of craft for that. Actually, in that field, in the medical art field, they actually prefer you be a medical professional who picks up art rather than being an artist who picks up medicine. That's what all the master's programs lean towards, is people currently educated in medicine who want to pick up art as a kind of side gig. It's extraordinarily interesting. I adore that kind of thing. Innsmouth School of Art and Design. Yes. Medical illustrators do everything from textbooks. Actually, I have talked before about med legal, and med legal is a type of artwork where you do art and design of... Med legal is really gruesome. But like, med legal is people who do medical drawings for court cases. For example, if someone was injured and they had a complicated surgery or was injured in a particular way that couldn't be photographed, they have a med legal artist do the drawings for them. Medical illustrators also do things like the iconic picture of COVID-19 is done by a medical illustrator. Textbooks traditionally get done by medical illustrators. Scientific magazines are big markets for medical illustrators. If you're doing a research paper at a PhD level, the college might have a professional medical illustrator to do work on people's papers and theses. So you do graphic design, you do illustration, a lot of 3D work, all sorts of stuff. It's fascinating. I almost went to SCAD once upon a time, but they offered way more money. Valid. No, actually, medical illustration is a highly, highly specialized field. A medical illustrator is a really unique individual who is pretty high in demand. If someone who's the drawers. Yeah, I'm not saying I know the guy who did the COVID drawing, but the guy who did the COVID drawing was in. This is very complicated. He's in a guild of illustrators, and that guild of illustrators is also associated with my guild of illustrators, and so we were heavily tied together. And when the guy who did the COVID drawing came out with a COVID drawing that ended up being absolutely everywhere, like that poor guy, his art got stolen a lot, but I mean, that was a fucking huge job he did. He was on the cusp of medicine when he did that drawing. Everyone was congratulating him because they were like, "Oh my God, he did such good work!" And with the disease happening, there's going to need a lot more diagrams and illustration to explain to people what's happening. And he's our good omen. He's our new messiah that will really bring a lot of work towards these two guilds. And then COVID actually cut a lot of our jobs. And it went from, we're on the up and up, like good guild member doing good work in the public. And then COVID came through and cut almost every single art job, like in existence, like basically down to nothing unless you're a vital. And it was like, damn it, he wasn't our hero. He was our villain. He was meant to. He was meant to restore the Force, not destroy it. It's fine. It's not their fault. I mean, the world had problems. It's not their fault. But medical illustrators do a lot of really cool work, and they're highly valuable. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I highly recommend looking into it. No problem. There's a lot of art jobs that people don't think about. Like, I always say that wrapping paper is made by an artist, and it is. I have looked into certifications. Certain certifications to do that kind of work only take a couple months or even only a year or so. So I mean, like, they're kind of low investment. Again, the catch is that you have to have a medical degree to get into that kind of thing. Plus, medical illustrators can also do things like customizing and painting prosthetics. Prosthetic eyes are done by people who are more art focused than medically focused, because each eye prosthetic has to be custom made per person. Yeah. Physiology, I'm sure that would work perfectly. Yeah, oh my God, I love seeing the prosthetic eyes being made. I actually had a friend who's an apprentice for one of the prosthetic eye makers, and it's so cool. Sorry, I had to fidget my chair again. I'm being antsy. Gosh, the market, by the way, the market bone of people doing other people's college work is so big. If you know how to write a college paper, you can make like $6,000 easy. If you can write a good paper and be very discreet, you're looking at some good money. Oh, the little bird is back. Still peeping. Sorry, now I'm peeping. If you can write a good college paper and be very discreet, you can easily go onto like websites and stuff and be like, I'll write your paper for free, or not for free, for $100, and you'll get like 100 responses by the end of the day. People are so like all about getting people to write their papers for them. It would not be hard to make lots of money just writing people's college essays. Committing academic fraud, it's very profitable. People love a bit of fraud. It's a genuine American pastime to commit fraud. To be honest, I'm kind of pushing in no particular direction with this. I don't really know what my end goal is. I'm just kind of touching stuff as I feel it should be touched. I have no focus nor direction. This is not intended to be a final piece. This is not the final product. This is not your final ticket. God bless people who can work in God bless my therapist and people like that who can put up with people like me for hours on end. I mean, goddamn. Have you ever seen the emails I've written to my therapist? I think that would be a very funny collabo, though, because they have watched my streams. I think it would be incredibly hysterical to be like, hey, you guys, come this weekend, Minecraft Let's Play with my therapist. Let's go. And the whole time, they're just reminding me, you're not really practicing mindful thinking very well. You're not being very mindful right now. Hell yeah, let's go. D&D with special guest Bruce's therapist. Starring as Ravenloft from the famous book Ravenloft. I'd be down. Her therapist is my... I am playing a warlock. My patron could be voiced by my therapist. Honestly, that would be funny as hell. That would be really funny if my lich patron was my wonderful, kind, gentle little therapist. Do you think she would do that? Do you think that if I asked very nicely... Do you think that if I asked very nicely and if I did my what is it called? My thought journal every single day for 2 weeks, she would do a couple voice lines for my warlock patron. She does like to watch stuff on Twitch. She is an avid Twitch watcher. She's a Twitch and YouTube stream peruser. And she likes Cara di Hestia. Twitch viewer. Yeah, but I don't know if she has an account or if she's like a lurker. Like she's like an anonymous lurker. Extra special good patient, and she'll do a D&D session as a treat. No, I've got a stray mark. Where did you come in? Where'd you come from? Okay, you came from a way long time ago. I have to just fix you. I just have to fix you and be patient. Professional, educational, exactly. This is it's an exercise in we're doing a fantasy exercise, a hypothetical something. She could be here right now. She could. She could be any one of us. Lone Wolf Locke could be my therapist. Very Spoopy could be my therapist. In which case, I'm very sorry. I actually have not done my little journal today. I do normally, but I was too busy eating a rice sandwich before the street to do my thought journal, my thought record. I can't believe, I mean, what? Cursed yogurt memes. My therapist does tell me to use the "it is what it is" meme when you're feeling low. Just remember, it is what it is. It is what it is. She said she teaches that to teenagers because they remember the meme more than they remember like mindful thinking steps. So they always just remember it is what it is. Hold on, I need a biggie. Oh, not that biggie. No, stop. I wanted this. That's actually a great approach. It supposedly works very well to sometimes remind people that funny memes like that can actually be helpful, like affirmations. Supposedly it works good. It do be like that though. Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud would not be like, it do be like that. Sigmund Freud would be like, it do be like your mother though. I can't fucking believe I just said that. Hold on just one second, I'm gonna move. It do be like that though. It do be like your mother. Your mom. It do be like your mom though. I'm sorry, I decided to eat a to eat a bite of my sandwich. And then I was thinking about your mom and I was like, God damn, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe that it's 2021 and I said that to you. Oh, it's D's nuts, Ez. It's D's nuts. I'm choking. Excuse me, I'm choking. Rice sandwich. Choking on ligma balls. I'm sorry. I had half a sandwich left and and I was like, okay, hold on, I'm just gonna take a quick bite. And then you set me up for a D's nuts. And my quick bite of my sandwich became nearly killing myself. I can't cut the brakes. Sorry, I can't slow down. I cut my fucking brakes. God, I do hate it here. You're right. I hate it here. It sucks. Goodbye, Twitch.tv. This is a challenge. This is a real challenge to everybody here. If someone can get me with an earnest Ligma or D's nuts, I will stop the stream. If I ever, like, in the future, I'm playing a video game and someone hits me, like, gets me with a subtle, like, low key D's nuts, that's it. I'll end the stream. I'll end the stream for the day. But you have to get me first. Get me with these nuts. But I want the stream to go on. I feel like if I had twitch.capitalism.fuck, I feel like if I had crazy Jeff Bezos money, I would come on Twitch or like Twitter and be like, fucking first person who can get me with a D's nuts gets $4 million. And then just like be swarmed by people coming to my chat day in and night, like day in, day out, spamming D's nuts nonstop, trying to get me to fall for it. Bone. Make you laugh until you... Yes, it is. It's the same level as is make me laugh so hard I pass out. Do it. Make me laugh so hard I pass out and then explain to everyone in chat what you've just done. D's in, D's out. D's nuts. Day in, day out. Every single day I wake up. And all I can hear is D's nuts. Oh no, don't fill it in with that color. Fill it in with this color. I just want to vibe and have a good time and not end your stream. I think it would be really funny. I think that the idea that there is a condition a streamer has that is like, if you can do blank thing, the stream is over. I think that's really, really funny. I think that like the ultimate would be like, you make a new Twitch account, right? You make a brand new Twitch account, brand new twitch.tv account. And then you come on and your whole gimmick is, once I've been got, once you get me, I close my account. I'm over on twitch.tv, or I give my account to you. And it's all about building like several 100,000 followers. And then one like clever son of a bitch, one Charlie in the chocolate factory motherfucker approaches you and gets you to say D's nuts on accident and kills you. And then they inherit the new role. Now they're the new king. Now you have to D's their nuts. I'm trying. At this, but at the time, the kept my ouchies keeps alerting the sheriff and his two boyfriends. Bruce is a shark is a title, yes. It's a title. It's like an honor that's passed from generation to generation. Something to be fought for. God, you know what? I would love to see a TV show about that. Battle of D's nuts. Battle of Ligma. The legacy of Ligma. It's all about a bunch of people who want to get famous on the internet. Ba. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-ba-da-ba. The Legend of Ligma, brought to you by NBC. Exactly. And it's just my regular stream, but cut down for daytime television, with like 1 million people in chat trying to get me to say Ligma. Now streaming on Peacock. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. God. What a world we live in. What an age we live in. What a time to be alive. Oh shoot, that also reminds me that I was playing Bloodborne yesterday. I was going to try to I've just accidentally quit Clip Studio Paint, I guess. I was trying to figure something out, and I realized that the thing I'm looking for is actually an item I can just pick up randomly in the world. So I don't have to fight those 2 church hunters who keep whipping my ass. I can just run past them. Which is good, because I tried for an hour yesterday to whip their ass, and I didn't make any progress. I made 0 progress. Why do y'all hang out with me? I'm really surprised there hasn't been a Jaws series in this age of streaming. Actually, one of my greatest fears, and this seems like a weird, great fear to have, is that they will remake the movie Jaws and the shark hunting fever will start all over again, and we will literally drive great whites to extinction. Am I? Because I just said progress. My progress. I digress. My progress. That's true. That's my fear. My great concern is that they'll remake Jaws and shark fishing will start all over again. Not that it ever stopped, but you know, there's a lot of laws that have been passed recently, like especially in Canada, about fishing and trading sharks, and particularly shark fins. And it's been a lot of really good progress. And I genuinely worry that a movie like that coming out now would encourage a lot of people to essentially forget about that progress and keep trying to hunt sharks into extinction. Something that we are frighteningly good at. Selection. No. There we go. Selection. Expand selected area. 5. Excellent. Oh, good. And it does connect them. Cool. Choice. Choice, choice, choice. Nice, nice noise. I'm afraid for my fishy cousins, my friends, my relatives who still live in the sea. The oh whoa. Oh whoa, who is this? Oh whoa. Oh wow. Dang, I really want to play Bloodborne right now. I really want want to play Bloodborne right now. I've had many years of experience drawing uwu. I drew uwu before uwu was a thing. I'd like to remind all y'all. Back in my day, uwu was just the anime face. It was not a meme. It was just the face you lived by if you liked anime characters. It was not a trend or a fad. It was just our lives. Jaws did do nothing wrong. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. Jaws is a victim. Checkmate, Denzi. We invented uwu. We owoed so you could uwu. How about that? Selection. Expand selected area. 5 pixels. Autofill. There we go. That's good. I like that. Ow. Excuse me, I'm stretching. Yeah, we XD'd so you could uwu. File recent Bruce Army. That's what it's called. We are just over 3 hours. We're 3 hours and 1 minute now. And I haven't hit the wall, which is good. But I'm also frightened that I'm about to round the corner and there's going to be no more corner. It's just going to be wall. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I'm worried that I have just, I'm approaching the bend, the final bend. And around that bend is going to be a brick wall with an XD RAR face on it. You feel me. You catch my vibe. You dig. Excuse me. Oh, here, let me click back. This is our Bawoos Army. If you're interested in a blank template for a Bawoos, or if you'd like to be Bruced, I guess let me know. Again, maybe we'll do a little contest. I'm still not sure. I don't know how I feel about doing contests and raffles, just because I don't want it to seem disingenuous. I don't want it to seem like, oh, I want money. I want it to be like, oh, it's for fun. But let me know. I'd probably raffle off art. It'd probably just be first place commission whatever the fuck they want, and then second place would just get a bunch of little junk. It's like a little baby commission. But a Brez would just be Bruce, but with a Donkey Kong tie and a banana. Banana. Okay. We have Boo, which is Bruce New. We have Brock, which is Bruce Lock. We have Burra, which is Bruce Nura. And then we have Plush Bruce. And I will put a Plush Bruce PNG on twitter.com. So if you want to have a Plush Bruce in your overlay, you can have a Plush Bruce. A fuzzy little Bruce for your own little desk. For your desk and home. I'm gonna eat all your seaweed and call you a bitch. Yep. Yeah. But I'm scared that I'm about to hit the art wall. I think I would rather stop while I'm ahead and Yes. Hello. How might I assist you? How can I help you today? Actually, I used to be a virtual receptionist, which meant that that little chat window that comes up like on Amazon, like someone's willing to chat with you, that was me. And like an instant reflex for me for a number of years. Yes, I am. You know what? Goodbye, Coconut. I'm gonna remove you. I'm literally gonna fucking... Goodbye. You're off the playlist. Goodbye, jazz arrangement of Mario Kart Wii Track Coconut Mall, parentheses. But I used to, an instant reflex for me for a number of years when getting a text message or an instant message, like a DM, would be to type out, how can I assist you? And damn, I used to be able to get that out like fast. Like I used to type like 200 plus words a minute. And like I could not stop myself from getting a DM that was like, hey dude, how's it going? And responding instantly with, how can I assist you today? And it would just be like, fuck dude, I'm so sorry. Like, here's a funny picture of a cat with big bold text on it. And I would just be like, how can I assist you today? Here's a funny picky. Anyway, the customer service voice but in text form. Exactly, that's what it is. Because I was never a phone telemarketer for long enough to get the customer service voice over the phone. But I did it on the internet for like 2 years. So it would just instant snap to, how can I help you? How can I assist you? Is there anything else I can assist you with? You haven't responded to the chat in the past 2 minutes. If I don't receive a message from you, I'm going to close the chat down. Have a nice day. Putting on the voice. I was going to out a dude at my local Starbucks and be like, oh, the dude at my local Starbucks has no quote unquote the voice and it's really awkward. But he's just doing his job. He's doing his best. I go there and I get a drink. And instead of like talking to like a customer service person, it's like the strangest experience to be at a busy Starbucks and a dude just talks to you like a dude. It's incredibly bizarre. It's such a weird vibe. And he's like always there when I'm there. I don't know. I don't know. So bless him. He still knew he doesn't know. I know, like I'm like you. I go through the drive-thru because I don't want to go in the building because I'm still trying to stay socially distanced. And you pull up to the window, and he's like, yeah, what's up? And you order your thing. You're like, can I get an ice green tea lemonade? And he's like, yeah, that sounds good. Can I get you anything else? And then he's just like super like vibing the whole time. And he's still got that spirit, that human spirit within him. And I'm so impressed. I feel like he's always there when I'm there. I love answering the phone. Blank laugh. How can I help you? I know. When I was in IT and we would do that, you'd pick up the phone and you'd be like, blank IT desk, how can I help you? And then it'd be another IT person calling from the other building. And it'd be like, what the fuck do you want? What's wrong? God, I love that. It's such a weird universal human experience to go from formal, how can I help you, to what the fuck, Evan, what did you do? I know you're in the other lab. You shouldn't have been gone for that long. What is wrong? What's going on? Get your ass back here. For fuck's sake, Evan. Oh, hey Becky, what's up, girl, what's good? Booze, hello. Oh, hello, Zero. Hello. I'm gonna do another big stretch. I would love to do a just chatting or a video watching stream, by the way, eventually. If anyone's into that, again, please let me know. And we'll watch a video. We'll watch a copyright-free video. Just kidding, nothing is copyright-free. Even I have copyright on Lone Wolf Lock's whole ass. But you know. We'll watch an Amano Room video, and the whole time I'll watch her make a beautiful tamagoyaki and just think about how upset I am that I can't eat eggs. Well, thank you for the subscription. I hope that I make content that you feel is worth the money and that you like. I really appreciate that. I don't want to dox myself, but it's also fucking funny every time you use the name Evan. Like an annoying guy's name gets my brother name. I'm so sorry that was loud. I didn't know. It's okay. It's loud for me, but at this point I've become numb to Twitch screaming in my ears over everything. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate that because I really like your art as well. I think you're one of the first VTuber artists I started following when I got seriously into using my account for a VTuber account. And so I appreciate that. It's like weirdly being respected by someone you respect. And I don't understand it. And I don't have the capability to comprehend how sweet that is right now. But probably like 20 minutes before I'm about to fall asleep, I'm going to be like, holy fucking shit. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway. I think I remember that, yeah. Oh, well, goddamn, that's so sweet and sappy, and I'm gonna have a big sip. These are the last two things, I swear. One, Evan was not only the name of an obnoxious coworker for me, but it was the name of my ex's obnoxious coworker. So we would both text each other constantly, like fucking Evan, and we would just understand because we both worked with obnoxious dudes named Evan. And like they would text me and they'd be like, you have no idea what Evan did at work today. And I would be like, you have no idea what my Evan did at work today. And it was just... if we ever had a problem, it would be like, it's Evan. It's always Evan. Berry Spoopy's very good though. And I don't mean to like shout out every single person who comes in my chat, but most people who come in my chat are really nice. And Berry Spoopy's a good artist and they're very sweet. And their emotes are very cute. All Evans are evil. My brother doesn't lurk in these streams. But it's 100% his name. Valid. My brother's name is incredibly uncommon. My brother's name is incredibly uncommon, and so is mine. And you can bet if he ever hears his name said out loud, and if it ever happens to me, I like immediately seize up, like, me? Like someone's in the grocery store and they're like, Bruce, and I'm just like, what did I do? I'm a criminal. No problem. I'm sorry we're having this wonderful conversation about enjoying another artist's work and how weird and sweet it is to be complimented by that other person, and also like in between saying like fucking Evan, Jesus fucking Christ. I do respond to your speak. Okay, let's fourth wall break. Let's get a little meta here. I was at the store the other day and someone was named Bruce, and I think they were an employee because people kept calling out Bruce. And every single time I would just like hesitate, like, are they talking to me? Because enough people have now officially called me Bruce in voice chats and over phone calls, like over VCs, that like I'm started to just respond to it on command, much like Brenda. Much like having been called Brenda at the same virtual receptionist job where Brenda just makes me think they're talking about me, but my name is not Brenda. I'm so used to people using the name I choose over mine that it takes me a minute to respond. I know. It's such a weird experience. It's really weird. It's super bizarre. I'm becoming the Bruce. I'm inhabiting the spirit of Brucicus Babicus. But I'm looking at the 3 things we did. This is a little gift for August. This is a Bruce Army. And this is experimentation. I am, full disclosure, experimenting somewhat for Mathis Pathis on request. Not as a commission, just as like could you try it? And I'm trying it. So I became online friends with my coworker earlier. I know. I hate that. I hate that. A friend of mine, the same friend who sold me this antique, who I used to work with, and who had me on the animation team, follows me on my sort of alt Twitter account, and I see that name, and it almost makes me like flinch, because like he'll refer to me by my first name, and when I see someone randomly like in my DMs be like, "Hey, what's up, blank? What's up, Bruce?" I immediately panic because it's like, how did you get this information? And I have to remember that they're the same person. They just have a different name, and I feel like a child. I do that with WoW friends. I also have that same person with my DM who I've known forever as Spartan, but whose first name is just like a human first name. And like we're on a Discord call with his wife, and I'm like, "Hey Spartan, can you do this for me?" And he's like, and everyone's like confused because they're like, "Who are you talking about?" And it's like, "Oh, I mean you." It feels extra weird because it's in front of his wife, whom he loves, and I'm out here calling him by some nickname that she's never heard before and doesn't necessarily understand, and it's very uncomfortable. Yeah, I know. It's super weird. It's super bizarre. Names are fluid, and it's really, really unusual. It fucks me up. It fucks me up so bad. I know. Imagine you're married to someone and you go to hang out with your friends for an evening and play Dungeons and Dragons, and they all like instead of calling you Barry, they're like, "Hey, fish, what's up, fish? What's going on, fishy?" And you're just like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck is that? Who are you fucking talking about?" And it's like, oh my god. I can't even imagine how difficult that might be, especially because there's nothing specific to connect the name Kara with the other name. Like, it's not like a visual thing, I guess, so I imagine it'd be difficult. It's just a screen name change, which is like impossible. By his online name in my bullet journal are interchangeable. Valid. My ex, this has just become a just chatting stream with some art in the background. My ex, we met initially through a Discord server, and then we were like, oh, we should get together and hang out. And their name and their screen name became very fluid to me as well. Having different names based on where we are and what we do in different groups to contact us. Yes, we should go back to the old AOL screen name days. Yeah, we should go back to that the hell way of doing it online, where there's like, it's just like a terrible, like everyone is named Dave 4 or Dave 6 or Dave 7, or when you can't pick your own name, and so everyone's like random Schneed or like Banana Pop 4. Oh god, we should just go back. I call Dave 11. I call dibs on being Dave number 5. I don't want to be called the puke green one again. Actually, believe it or not, the first username I ever had was a username that my dad put together for me on the computer, because I was an incredibly young child and I wanted to play a game on a browser or something, and it did have shark in it. So I actually have been shark on the internet in some way for like decades at this point. Bruce Skull Splitter. Punked because I wanted to be punk when I was 12. Valid. Oh, I thought you meant puked, and I was about to say you're just puked. Punked. No, punked means so much better. Punked is so much better than puked green. Honestly, so much more valid. It went from invalid to completely reasonable in like 3 seconds. Okay, but I swear. The energy is still good for me, but I have fears. Completely reasonable. The metamorphosis of truth. puking green does seem very punk, though. It does, actually. Punk is very fluid. Punk just has to have the right mindset. God, that reminds me of being in the car with my brother yesterday and him saying that he really likes punk music and me having to turn and look him right in the eyes and say, "You've never done a fucking punk thing in your life?" Which was incredibly awkward, but very funny in hindsight. No offense to my adult brother, but he works a very stable job and has never done a punk thing in his life. Bye, Blues. Have a good day. He had a family. Oh, we were driving to the hospital and then you killed a child. I'll see you around, Locke. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being a wolf, a dog in my chat. Thank you for being a dog. Like being a doll, but being a dog. Thank you to, the black cat who gave a ridiculous raid today, which was very nice. And again, I wish I could have processed it properly, but I was so disoriented that it didn't matter. Not that it didn't matter, but it didn't register to me. It's slowly registering to me that was fucking comical. It was like over the top, but I appreciated it. I swear I'm wrapping up because we're getting dangerously into the territory of talking for 6.5 hours. This is the old how did the people say it? I think they said it's the old Minnesota goodbye, where you're trying to leave someone's home or you're trying to like end a meeting, but you just keep talking about stuff. Like you're standing at the door, like you're standing in the back door at their kitchen and you're trying to leave, like you got your shoes on, you got your keys in your hand. And they're just like, "Oh, by the way, watch out because this road is closed." And you're like, "Oh yeah, and did you hear about this?" And then you just keep going. And next thing you know, you've been standing by the back door with your shoes on, with your keys in your hand for 2 hours because you started talking about traffic and you ended up starting talking about a traffic accident. 6-hour conference with your hand on the doorknob. Yes, exactly. It happens to me all the time. I'm a chronic Minnesota goodbyer. And someone says, "Oh, did you hear what fucking Evan did?" I know. And then like you're sitting on their back step on their kitchen with your keys in your hand and your shoes on. And you're both just like talking about Evan and talking about work. And then like 6 hours later, you're talking about like life and the future and like where you want to be and how you feel you are right now. And like what headspace you want to be in. We're trying to say goodbye. We talk for another hour. I know. I've been having this problem with Azure on voice calls because like occasionally we play Final Fantasy together and we're talking about stuff and like we both signed out of the game Final Fantasy and I'm holding my PlayStation 4 controller in my hands. I'm holding the DualShock and like I'm sitting in front of my my phone. Like I have to end this Discord call, but we're both talking about like weird obscure Steam games and like Steam related issues and how Steam is like a decent platform but there's issues we wish we could work out. And it's like it's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning and I really want to go to bed, but also you're right. Thank you, Boneworm. I'm gonna start looking for a raid and I'm gonna move to my other screen. I'm gonna click my little button just to encourage me to stop talking. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm going to hit this button and go to the screen. Thank you for your patience. Can I suggest a raid? Who would you like to suggest? I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at not ending streams. I'm a terrible stream ender. I don't know if you remember yet, we literally just did a Bloodborne stream where Mathis Pathis was on, and he had to skedoodle, my dick is now a noodle, and exit the voice call because we wouldn't stop fucking talking. New is streaming, you're right. Let's get New. Let's get New back. We'll get revenge on New for being a good person. And since New was one of the other 4 Bruces. Yes, you're right. Hold on, I'm putting this away. And I'm closing a piece of software in my background so that way I can Sit comfortably. How dare New be a good person? How dare New be nice to me? That's incredibly rude. How dare you? How dare you love me? Backslash RAID. Please. Please. Thank you. NUTHESUCCUBUS. There we go. See, now I've entered raid, and so now I can't deny it anymore. I have to do it. I have to stop. I have to quit. There we go. And now I'm hitting enter. So now it'll happen. New is very sweet. New is using their lovely 3D model. They're very patient. They do good streams. They carry a stream very well. If you have the shrimp emote, I like to spam the shrimp emote. If not, just go in and be yourself. Just, express yourself in a positive, healthy way. Yeah. I should get one of those, though. I should figure out what my raid message is, to be honest. That's on the list. You just yell shrimp. If you didn't have the emote, just said shrimp in all caps. Shrimp. Thank you for the raid again, Black Cat. I appreciate you very much. And have a good day. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Thank you for watching me do stuff. And I'll see you around. I'll see you next week with a new schedule. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna shut up.